Welcome to the Digital Edge. So glad you could join us. Today, we're diving into, the really exciting business opportunities popping up right now.
Exactly. We've sifted through quite a bit of info, looking at emerging trends, potential gaps in the market.
And our goal here, our mission really, is to pull out some actionable, genuinely interesting ideas for anyone out there thinking about starting something new. For you?
Yeah, we're looking at everything from, how people are shopping, what they care about, to the tech side of things, e-commerce, niches, all that good stuff.
Okay, let's jump right in. One huge trend, and it's impossible to ignore, is sustainability, the conscious consumer.
The numbers are pretty striking. Like, what was it? 65% of Americans want to buy from sustainable brands.
Yeah. And even higher for millennials and Gen Z. It feels like being a green business isn't just nice to have anymore. It's becoming essential.
Absolutely. It's a real market advantage now. And green business, well, it basically means prioritizing sustainability, conservation, reducing that negative environmental footprint.
And the ideas here are super diverse, like resale shops for clothes. Fast fashion creates so much waste.
Right, and only about 15% of textiles actually get reused or recycled. Huge gap there.
Plus, platforms like Shopify or just using social media make it easier than ever to start something online.
And it's not just clothes. Think local food, farmers markets. People want that connection. They want local.
You could even add value, right? Like making your own spices or canned goods from local produce.
For sure. Lower startup costs often, too. We also saw things like native landscaping, moving away from just manicured lawns.
Towards more biodiversity, water conservation. Interesting angle. Or even growing and selling like healing teas and herbs. You could do that in a small space.
Yeah, organic, safe products taps into that wellness trend, too.
Yeah.
And related to that, designing tools for small space gardening. So many people are into plants now, especially in cities.
Okay, here's one I liked. A mobile car wash, but eco-friendly.
Right. Focusing on water usage, wastewater. You can even get certified like water savers to show you're serious. Convenience plus sustainability.
And just simple swaps too, like making and selling reusable stuff for the house. Beeswax wraps, cotton rounds, produce bags.
Tackles that everyday waste problem. Or, a green catering business using local food, composting.
Eco-friendly meal delivery maybe. Less packaging.
Selling sustainable food in general, vegan options, local sourcing, even composting services for businesses or families, then selling the compost.
The list keeps going. Sustainable consulting, becoming a green infopreneur blog, podcast, sustainable travel planning.
Recycling waste into art, green interior design, a local gift shop focused on sustainable goods.
It really shows how that consumer demand for sustainability is creating all these, genuine opportunities, filling real needs.
Definitely. Now let's shift gears a bit. E-commerce, it just keeps growing, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. Post-pandemic momentum is still strong. What are the projections? Something like $8.1 trillion globally by 2026.
Wild numbers. And it's evolving. Social commerce, buying directly on social platforms, is really taking off.
Especially for things like clothes, electronics, home decor, visual stuff.
And mobile commerce is crucial. By 2027, maybe 62% of all e-commerce could be on phones.
So your mobile site or app experience has to be seamless, responsive design, one-click ordering.
Totally. And another thing is live stream shopping. It's becoming way more mainstream. Think QVC, but, online and interactive.
Engaging, real-time, huge potential there. So the takeaway is online is where it's at, but you need to maybe find your niche, personalize the experience.
Which leads perfectly into, finding those untapped needs, those market gaps.
It's often less about inventing something totally new and more about serving a need better or reaching an underserved group, right?
Exactly. And you can find these gaps by, say, tracking how people use apps, listening on social media, going to industry events, watching trends.
Focusing on a niche means you can really hone your marketing, face less competition sometimes, and build a super loyal audience.
Yeah, and we saw some really specific, profitable niche examples for 2025, like travel-themed apparel, custom mugs.
Stuff for gamers, posters, mouse pads, headphone holders, 3D printed models.
Parent-child matching outfits, personalized kids' books, baby memory books.
Custom work-from-home gear, ergonomic furniture, cool mugs, planners. People are still working from home a lot.
Bespoke throw pillows, eco-storage, unique lighting for renters, activist apparel, custom water bottles.
Stuff for outdoorsy people, topographic map prints, adventure notebooks, sustainable gear. Or DIY craft kits, custom art prints.
The key is really knowing that niche audience inside and out. What do they want?
And that ties directly into personalization. It's not just nice anymore. Customers kind of expect it.
Right. Using data, especially that first-party data customers give you directly, is key.
How do you get that? Things like quizzes, loyalty programs, newsletters, building online communities.
Yeah, those brand communities are super powerful for keeping customers engaged. And mobile personalization too, like app notifications or location offers, but always with consent. Trust is huge.
We also saw a few more specific startup ideas floating around, like standing desks for home offices, reusable produce bags again.
Practical farming courses, bamboo toothbrush suppliers, beard oil. Seems random, but they tap into specific trends.
Senior transportation services, adventure tour operations. They all address a particular need that's maybe growing.
And we should briefly mention generative AI. Its potential to boost productivity is massive across industries.
Definitely. And remote work isn't going away. So all the tech and services around that, remote access, support, reskilling, that's still a big area.
Creates opportunities for home office solutions, for example.
So wrapping this all up, the big picture is, well, there's a ton of opportunity out there if you're paying attention.
Yeah, understanding how consumers are changing, embracing online tools and personalization, finding your niche.
And that sustainability piece is just woven through so much of it now.
It really is. So maybe the final thought for you, the listener, is this. As tech and values keep evolving, what's the next unexpected need that's going to emerge?
Right. And how can you position yourself now to be ready to meet it? Keep exploring. Keep asking questions.
Find that digital edge.
And that's all we have time for today on The Digital Edge. Thanks so much for tuning in.